Welcome everyone, this is Will at Kamak Vintage coming to you with a little short video today. This is Saturday, it is April 5th, 2025. It's about 2:50 p.m. here in Cayman. A nice sunny day outside, starting to warm up. I don't even have the temperature out right now, I don't know what it is, but anyway. Nice and sunny, looking out the window here. I have four of my curtains open in here, looking out the window. Um, Very dry, haven't had too much rain. But anyway, what I'm here for is a little update on the SE30 that I was last doing. If you recall, it was having a problem with a delayed SCSI boot, meaning that it would chime, it would do everything, and oh shoot, where's my speaker? Ah, it's over there. I may keep on talking while I go get this. The um, it would boot, it would chime. I mean, it chimed from the beginning, and then it would give me the question mark drive for a couple seconds on the screen, and then after that, it would go ahead and boot up the SCSI, if you recall. And tracing it back down and trying to figure out where the problem was a bit tricky, but found it. Totally not what I actually expected. But anyway, let me show you here what it's doing. Let's go to the other camera. So here's the same board. I have the ROM in the memory, the SE30 compact card here, small little HDMI screen, and my blue SCSI is here, back here connected. So if there's some background noise, I'm sorry, that's my ultrasonic cleaner going. So we get the chime, and we're gonna get screen in a few seconds here. There's going blue. Bring it more here, and so we should in a few seconds get the boot up. Come on. There you see, there's no more delay. It goes right to it. So, um, but I don't know if anyone can tell what the difference is. I mean, the issue is very obvious now on the board. Um, the issue was this guy, this little resistor pack. And I mean, I've always said resistor packs can be a lot of your problems. So that's one of the new recreations of that resistor pack. That should be around 48 ohms. What is on this is the HD select signal. So that runs on this for the floppy and so forth. And that's the only signal that I have found. Let me just double check here. Yeah, because all the other ones are floppy related. There is HD select, write read request enabled to um, read data, all of those, but those mainly go to the floppy. All these are floppy related. So it's that HD select signal that was causing the issue. I mean, once if I go switch this back, then we're gonna go ahead and put that one in, and if I turn this back on, we get the chime. It's just hard to. I had it upside down, and with the background noise, it's. So now what we'll see is this floppy question mark for a few seconds with the X in it, and then it'll switch to the SCSI and loading. Watch. Oh, it went right to load this time. So surprise, surprise. I think I know why. Because that is a good resistor pack. I got these mixed up, so I thinking I have the wrong one here. Good thing I'm doing this for me to isolate which one it was. Where's my 2 volt? Oh, here it is. Okay. The leg's all bent, but doesn't matter because that's ground. It doesn't need it. It's got 3 more. All right, let's see what this one does. I don't need it there right now because that's really for the serial. All right, come on. Yeah, this is the bad one. It's taking way too long. You see, there it is. So if I have the bad one there, let me put this one back in so that we can again confirm it. So that's the bad chip. There we go. And I plug it back in. So now I have all 3 of the original resistor packs in there. This is just to show you that it is this one that's the bad one. See, it's taking way too long, you see? So it gives me that. And if I'm not mistaken, let me look at the schematic again. I think that HD select is pin 4 and 17. So if I was to go and measure these, for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 17. See, I'm only getting 37 ohms. And all the other ones I'm getting okay. So it's just that one that's the bad one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 37 ohms. So if I switch this one back out, and I'm gonna put in the recreation. That definitely bad chip. Measure 4 and 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 and 17. I'm getting 48. If you want to see, let's bring it here. 4, 17, and there we are. Okay. And if I bring back the bad chip, 4. Ah, 40. It looks a bit lower there, but when it's in circuit, it goes down even more. But and now let me go plug this in. Okay, it went right to boot. So that solves that problem. Okay, so um, I'm gonna bring another device here now. I want to test, but I can get rid of some of these things that I don't need. I don't need video for this either. So let me move this stuff out of the way. We're gonna bring the board all the way over here. And this is a TechStep recreation. I still have 3 of them available. If you're wanting to purchase one, they're on our website, kmacvintage.com. They're not made yet, but I'll build them as they're ordered. So I still have a couple available. They are on the higher price tag. I'm sorry. It's just that it's a expensive item to make. Um, I have not ran TechStep on this board yet. And my hot pink cable is the audio. Okay, so we have all of that. We're going to turn on TechStep. We want SE30. We're going to go to test mode. It's going to tell me to turn it on, so I'm going to plug it in. Then we're going to want to terminate. We terminate SCSI, and we're going to connect. Let's see if it gives me any serial issues. Okay, communication established. And we're going to go into logic. We're going to run all tests and just start running and let it run. So you can see the memory is going crazy here. This is flashing because I don't have an HDMI plugged into it. I don't have a display plugged in, so it's flashing. Video test. So far everything is passing. It may give me a serial issue if one of these 175 chips is bad, or one of those I don't think those resistor packs. I think those are fine now. This is the serial controller. Sometimes they fail. That's where I get a lot of the problems. Oh, don't give me a failure. Ah, you see, I told you. Okay, so we know SCC, we got a problem. 6, let's test that as SCSI. Now I gotta do each one independently because it won't go past that. Swim, FPU, sound, and last one is ADB. So we have that serial issue. Before anything, I'm gonna try these resistor packs, okay? That's my number one. That's the first thing I try. ADB passed, okay? So all of those that are passed, I'm gonna turn that off, turn off the machine. I'm gonna pop out. First one, we're gonna put in another recreation. And we're gonna go back in here and try this again. This time I'm just gonna jump right to the SEC test. This fails, I'll try and try that other resistor pack. Ooh, What just happened? Come on. It's gonna fail. See? Alright, let's try that other one. Could all these resistor packs have been bad? Really, these resistor packs don't matter which way they go in because the four corner pins are just ground. They're not used for anything, and it can flow either way. There is no diodes on it, so they can technically go in either direction. Okay, so why is this thing giving me trouble today? Could be that I need to charge this. I haven't charged it in a while. Test passed. So that one resistor pack there was bad. Now I don't remember which one it was. You know what? I'm just gonna leave them all off. I know. Well, I want to find out which one that bad one is. So I'm gonna switch this back around. I'll put this one in. I think it was this one. Yeah, you see now it's got a problem connecting. You see? So I think this is the bad one. So that one is bad, and this one. Let's put this back in. These resistor packs fail often. Hmm. All right, let's do a fresh new start because that time I wasn't doing a fresh restart. This is interesting. See, now it's giving me the sign like the 175 is bad. Really shouldn't make a difference. Because if all three of these are new on there and still give me the trouble, then it is the 175. Yeah. All right. I gotta let me let's get to these 175s. Mm. Okay. I think I'm gonna replace them both. It could be that I put one on backwards too because I can't see any markings on them. So just to be safe, let's pop them both off. I'm going to put a little shield here to protect that socket, although I can't fit it in there. Yeah. All right, let me go get the new chips. Give me 1 second here. I gotta find them in this big heap of stuff here. 393, 240, 175. You know, this is something that I would not have found without TechStep. I'll get the other side in a minute there. Those two are on. Let's give this a little bit of cleaning here. This is not IPA, this is a flux remover cleaner that I'm using. Okay. Start reconnecting all of these back up. I'm sorry, get sun to come in over here. All right, let's turn this back on. 3, 2, power, 1, terminate. Still a problem. Did I have fried my resistor packs? It could be that I need to charge this. Why all of a sudden does this not want to connect when it was connecting fine without any problem? Cables are good, 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 good. These are in the right order back there. This is so weird what's happening to this. This is very odd. I've never had this be this bad before. Those are switched. Those are switched. The only thing aren't are the two 26 LS30s. But I didn't have any problem with that before. Alright, I want to see something here. I want to sure this is still booting up. Yep. All right, we're gonna reconnect the SCSI. Let me get a box of chips here that I need. Yeah. I don't need the screen. Still not one of them. Let's take out the other one, swap them out. Thinking this video was going to be short, and look at it now. We're already 34 minutes into it. Okay, why does this TechStep not want to connect now anymore? Let me look at something 1 minute. Yeah, they're all correct. Let me get a USB cable here that I need. And I knew that was what it was, guys. That's what I said earlier. It was the battery power on this TechStep was going low. 3, 5. Come on, give me a pass. Passed. Okay. So we know that, but see, this is all new chips in here, and I'd rather not. I'd rather keep my chips that I need. These 26LS30s were not cheap to buy new ones. Well, NOS. So let's put in the originals. All right, let's see if we still get work. Oh, you see? Ha, ha, ha. I'm back to a failure. Could have a bad one of these too. Communication established. Okay, so we do have a bad chip. But now I still want to find out which one of these resistor packs is the culprit. Okay. That one is good. All right, let's take out this one and see. Maybe my problem was never the resistor packs. It was the 26LS30. All right, let's see. So I might have a bad 26LS30 chip here. See, a resistor pack also. All right, so there is a bad resistor pack, and it's gonna be the last one I put on, which was this one. So we'll put that with the other bad one there, put in one of these, and test again. So that means I had 2 bad resistor packs total on this machine. It's still gonna connect, even though the resistor pack might be bad, but when you do the individual tests, it will fail. See, established. And we'll go into logic, page 2, SEC. Just because you get a connection doesn't mean the SEC is gonna pass. Come on, give me a pass. No! Ay, ay, ay. Is something wrong with this recreation resistor pack? Gotta make sure I share this video with Keith, make sure he watches it. He's having some trouble with one of his boards, one of his reloaded SCSI side, so this could help him, Keith. It could help you with problem solve your issues. See that? Might not always be what we think. It could be just flaky resistor packs. I mean, that's... If this doesn't work, then I'm gonna switch that other 26LS30 chip. We had this working. SEC test again. Passed. Okay, yeah. I'm not gonna trust any three of these resistor packs. It makes me wonder if that SEC. We're gonna try that again, folks. I'm sorry. It's just I like to try to stick with the original chips. Let's put this one back in there and see what we get. If it doesn't connect, see, it connected. So you see, it was those resistor packs all along. This fails, then I'll put this chip back in there and leave it at that. See, pass. It is not the chip. It was those resistor packs all along. All along, that was the culprit. So let me do a complete shutdown. We're gonna turn this on, terminate. Now, one thing about TechStep, okay, never use a modified ROM with it, okay, because the modified ROM does not have the code in it for it to work. It will not connect because the ROM ID fails. Okay. The CRC check on it fails. So TechStep will not connect to a big mess of wires ROM or another type of ROM that is not the original. So while I'm doing that, let me put away my bin of chips. Close this other curtain here. Too much sun coming in now. So these two 175s could have been okay. I'll save them. But the resistor packs I'm dumping. All three of those are bad. All right, so here we are getting to the end of this. If this passes, then that's it. Yep, pass. Resistor network, guys. Can't tell you how many times those are failed on me. Like even here, even this actually 1K one. This and this are 1K. This is a 200 or 220. But they failed on me. These are more resistor packs here, and so is this. But these are the ones that have failed on me the most. All tests passed. So we're good with this board. So there you saw a little bit of SCSI problem solving. Well, sorry, serial related items. All right, I want to let this charge a bit, but I want to move it off of here. All right, so let's bring this. Okay, and I'm not gonna connect the speaker, but I'm gonna use a different ROM here. Because I want to add these 16 megabyte SIMs. Each one of these is 16. All right, but for that to register, I need to use a Rominator. Oh, I want to bring the. I don't need the whole keyboard. I just need a mouse. So we're gonna plug in a mouse directly into here. Here we go. See, blink. These are blinking right now because this is what's being used. $80 megabytes of RAM. These are still not being used to really because they're in 24-bit mode. Come on, come on. Oh, I think I know why. Because I'm using a different OS. It won't. It's not a clean. Give me 1 second here. All right, let's go. Okay. Seven one 80 megs, 88, almost 82 there. Go into 32-bit mode, and we will do a restart. You should now start seeing this memory is going to start blinking now. Okay, there it goes. So now it's running in 32-bit mode. There we go. Now it sees all the RAM, and if I want to be sure of that, I can go into I can run just the RAM test. See, and now it tells me it's testing all 81 megabytes. If I was in 24-bit mode, that would only test the first 8. See, so, and I can also go up here, system info. I'm in 32-bit mode, running in 32. Sweet. Okay. I would say I am pretty much done with this machine, with this board. So this one will get packed up and it'll go to Florida with me. And I'll just swap it with someone's board that I have up there so that they can get theirs back a lot sooner than having to make a trip to Cayman and get reloaded and then sent back. So I got 2 more SE30s that I can reload and do that with, so I'll have 3. Okay, so there we are. I don't think it was the 175 chips that was the problem from the get-go there. It's definitely a resistor network. So always remember, check your actually resistor networks and see what your problem is. So now I have them in here. You can see the green ones, the two here, right here, one, two, and then one is over here. And they are in. This board is done. I'm very happy. I had 26 LS30s in sockets. So another done board, guys. That's it. So anyway, so I'll end this video here. It turned out to be an hour when I only wanted a short little thing, but it's good to see the problems that we can find and how to handle them, and how TechStep can actually help you. TechStep is a great tool for me. I had one of the I bought one original one and then teamed up with Max, and we were able to sell the ones that he actually reverse engineered. Like I said, I still got three of them I can build, and then they're in the bin down there. So if you're looking for a TechStep, go to the website and you can purchase one there, and I'll build it and then send it out your way. Um, Thank you, folks, for watching this. I appreciate if you all actually stuck through all the way to the end. There was some very good problem solving stuff in this. If you need these actually resistor networks, also they are on my website, and you can buy them there. I make them as they're ordered because it doesn't take me long to make them. I just got to solder in the pins and then actually snap it off. Resistors and capacitor is already on the boards. So anyway, thank you, folks, for watching. If you can, give me a thumbs up and shoot me a comment. If you want to support the channel, go to my website, kmacvintage.com. It's ran by coffee, and you can buy me a coffee there, or make a donation. Um, I don't have any sponsors. I don't want sponsors. I'll rather have support from the community, and I also help the community tremendously by doing a lot of this work and providing a lot of the things I do at a much lower price compared to many other places. So be sure to check out the website. You can find actually Blue Scuzzies on there now. I think I still got one or two Fuji nets and A2 DVI cards for your Apple II to get HDMI out. I even have Kung Fu Flash 2 if you're wanting that for your Commodore. So go on there and take a look, okay? Thanks, folks. Y'all have a great day. Bye-bye.